Morning Mumbo Gumbo. I'm gonna try this again, man. I keep trying to work on this laptop over here, but it keeps shutting me off. So this is the third time that I'm trying my morning rant. You know what I'm saying? But persistence beats resistance, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people have things that are controlled by other people, and they try to shut off what you're saying. It's a fact. But as long as you keep fighting through that shit, they can't stop you. Not to mention I got fucking cameras all over the place. Worst case scenario, I'll pick up this camera and fucking say what I gotta say. So, with that being said, anyway, on a lighter note, now, I don't get where people, I don't get why people care what people think of them. I don't get that. You know, I don't get why people have a problem saying what they want to say or how they truly feel. You know, 9 times out of 10 people are afraid to say how they really feel because of persecution by the masses or their family or etc., etc. But at the end of the day, you know, I can't get to the end of my life and be like, man, I wish I would have said something. Nothing chaps my hide more than not getting out my opinion, because there's people that died, you know what I'm saying, for your rights. There are people that continue to fight for your rights. So you're doing them a disservice not expressing yourself and not being a free American, in my opinion. Now, you know, I get it. You know what I mean? You don't want to go against the grain. But guess what? If you don't go against the grain, then you're going to be with the grain, even when the grain is wrong. And that ain't right. I don't see how you can sleep at night. I sleep good at night every night for the most part, you know, minus, you know, other things, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, as far as like mentally, I sleep good at night every night, because usually I get out everything I want to say throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. Now, granted, you have to be strategic with getting your point across to some people, because, you know, people are sensitive. I get that. You know, thank God that God has took my sensitivity away from me a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you get tossed into a fucking grown person's world at a young, tender age. You know what I mean? You get bumps and bruises, no pun intended. You get, you know, you get exposed to all type of people. You know, I'll never forget, you know, I used to be real naive when I was a kid. You know, I used to believe adults. You know what I mean? Until I started seeing that a lot of adults were some lying ass motherfuckers. And I'm just being honest. You know, first things first, you know, when you're sitting at home alone and they like, don't tell nobody that you're here by yourself. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You might get in trouble. But that teaches me to be a liar. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to get mad when I lie about some other stuff. But I'm like, you taught me to be a liar. And I'm just joking. All right? You have to be a politician sometimes in life. It is what it is. You know, politics. You know, like I tell people all the time, dude, I ain't a politician, but sometimes I politic, you know, to get the information that I need from people. Survival of the fittest. Only the witty survive, you know, in this land of politicians. Okay? Now, freedom, I don't know what freedom means to you, but it means to me that I can be whoever I want to be. And it would be doing a disservice to anybody. It would be a disservice to myself. Forget everybody else, man. It would be a disservice to myself to not be myself and say how I feel. And I think that you should say how you feel as well without being afraid of what people think. Because a lot of times people, they're clones, man. You know, most people are taught, and that's the truth. It's like racism, it's taught, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Nobody comes out the womb like, I hate white people, I hate black people, I hate Chinese. Nobody comes out the womb that way, man. You know what I'm saying? You're taught that way. So why not teach, you know what I'm saying, people to be fearless? That's what I teach my youngest daughter. Look, fear not, dude. Fear is imaginary. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. Tell me how you really feel. It don't matter. I'ma still love you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you gonna tell me something that changes my opinion on certain things. You feel me? Like, you know, you got people that urban people who are closet, you know what I'm saying, rock fans. You know what I mean? Like, what is that about? Because they like, dude, I can't play this around. Man, whatever, dude. I like rock and roll, dude. You know what I'm saying? Almost as much as hip hop. Hip hop was one of my first loves. You know what I'm saying? Next to football. Right? Anyway, morning mumbo gumbo. I have no idea. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later.